Hey y'all, we're back out today with Abilene. It's been a couple of weeks. We had some crazy ice storms and all sorts of stuff. So we haven't been out here for a couple of weeks at least. But, you know, she seems to want to attach and connect already, and even feels maybe a little calmer about touch. Sweetie, it's good to see you. Yeah. You want to come on a walk with me a little bit? What do you think? Don't know. Got some pinned ears, a little tension in our face. Maybe not feeling the greatest about coming along here. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Just a little deep breath there. Good. That feels good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't pull on my shirt. You're pulling on my shirt. Hey, Cosmo, why don't you leave Stud Muffin alone over there? Thank you. Oh. Says I'd kind of like to not be present, or maybe even block you off while you're on this side, which is some of the stuff we've been working on. So just notice as she is following me that really she's just trying to keep her head out in front of me. This is these ears pinned, tension in her face, just to try to block me off from coming over here. And there she kind of stopped it and let me over there, and so I'll just come back over here. Still got some tension in that face, those ears. I'm over here, but she's not really looking at me. There she engages with me just a little. And so go back over here where she feels a little better. Notice those ears come up. Softens just a little more. Giving me some attention now. Let's try to come back over. Notice tension go back into those ears. Can she feel that and still find a way to connect and engage with me here? And she does. Ears come forward, eyes come on to me, head moves over towards me just a little. And I move back over here and we get a big deep breath. Big sigh. We'll try again. Another good breath. Just kind of giving me the side eye, not really engaging and still holding tension in her face. And I just want to see that she can really engage with me here. Are you still here? Yeah? Still just feel really bad about this? That was good. So I get the feeling she wants to kind of just lock that tension in and kind of zone out a little bit. And so if I do notice that maybe that's what's going on, I'm going to come with just a little more pressure here and see if she can engage with that pressure. Good. So I start to step over there, ears come forward. And she wants to reach out and touch a little. Okay. So we've kind of gone from a place to where touch over here was a little tricky at first, to where now she kind of seems like she's seeking it a little bit as we move down this side, and would prefer to have a little touch as opposed to not. You got a lot of mud there under your mane. Yeah, you got a lot of mud in here. You know that? So what about if we move back here? How does that feel? Feels okay? Now, as I get a little further back. Hi. Oh, Dad's pulling up. Nice. Here comes trouble. Dad and Lucy. Yeah. Here comes trouble. Oh no, the energy just went up a little. Dog's going crazy over there. You want to go see? Well, let's go look at them. What are they doing? Who is that? Huh? Do you know him?
Hi, y'all.
Hey, Pop. I don't know. Look at those crazy dogs. Yeah. I know.
Hi there.
Abilene followed Laura all the way from over there, all the way into the round pen this morning. What? Where at? Right there? Okay. Right there. Yeah. Come back over there. I know, those dogs running around. Just bring the energy up a little, don't they? Don't they? Look at that. You're shedding. That's all you. Yeah, that's all you. That was okay for a little while until it wasn't. That's okay. Just notice tension come into her face and her ears. And then notice what I think is a very nice way of communicating that. Just by moving her body back and saying, I feel a little more comfortable right here. Her kind of go-to previously is to maybe threaten or try to bite or, right? And so it's nice to see her be able to communicate that in that way. Yeah. What was that? Yeah, we got a little pretty far back there, didn't we? You want more of that? Hmm. Can we go for more? Okay, let's see. Let's start right about there. Right in there. Cosmo, settle down. I don't know, he's getting out of control over there. So I really like it, even when she feels uncomfortable, she stays engaged with me and really communicates that. Hi. And go down this side a little. Yeah, okay. Really got a lot of mud over here, you know. When I go that way against the mud, it doesn't feel as good. All right. Very good. So she felt uncomfortable, and she was able to stay in there a little bit and experience it. Got to where she took this big breath, but then she still says, I gotta reposition you up here. And that's all right. I did the old two-hand on that side that time, didn't I? Let's try. Okay, just one for now. Yeah, what if can I just walk back here? that maybe just a little too far? Yeah, okay. Let's try again. Oh, you're gonna block me off? There you go. Oh, right there's too much. Okay. How about just a step here? So just walked it back a little to where she told me feels a little more uncomfortable. Then took another step in that direction, waiting to see if she can really relax here and engage. Start to try to fill out that window of tolerance here. Just notice lips quivering a little bit. She's kind of wavering. In this place between wanting to just kind of check out I want to see that she can stay present and engage just a little over here. Maybe get the courage to look at me and engage with me over here. And if I think she's kind of zoning out too much, coming in here with some more pressure, actually touching her here now. And now we see her come into her body a little bit more there. Engaged her hindquarters just a little bit. Comes a little more alert. Still hasn't really engaged with me over here and still seems to feel pretty uncomfortable with it. I just want to see that she's thinking about it. Just a little pressure to see if she can say, yeah, I see you there. And she does, she just doesn't feel really comfortable with me there yet. And you can see it in the way she holds the tension in her body. She really stiffens up. And so I may just ask that we move out just a little bit. And so we kind of get into this attachment where she's trying to be a little more controlling of it, a little more protective. And so any of those times I notice she's in that, I'm just gonna change the direction a little, do something that's gonna require her to actually stay with me more instead of kind of falling into that place. And when I do, she actually has to connect with me a little bit to stay with me. And then notice what side she ended up putting me on. This one she was trying to protect a lot more. Oh, you took one step too many there. Oh, okay. You're the one put yourself there. There you go. You can't blame me. You're the one that stepped up there too close. Yeah, see? You stay a little more connected, you wouldn't step up there so close where you're not comfortable, would you? Yeah, that's a little better. And so we may just work on a little detachment. Good. You just ask her to turn into that space, change directions. See if she'll turn into the space she's kind of avoiding. She does. Will she look at it over there? Made lots of improvement on her ability to do some of that stuff. All right. Come on out of there. Good job. Able to turn in. Well, that feels a little bit better space, don't it? There you go. And so she's learning here when she tries to connect with me versus trying to control me, she's able to keep herself a little safer. Because in trying to control me, she loses a little presence in the moment, loses a little bit of the ability to see and feel what I'm doing in every moment. Whereas if she just stays really connected to me in those moments, she's got a better feel of what I'm doing. And then can respond faster and keep herself safe faster if she doesn't feel safe. So just starting to notice that in asking for attachment, she's almost immediately dropping into more of a bit of a physically compliant space. To where she does feel bad. And you can see that when I take one step and stop and she drops into that space and then doesn't notice I've stopped and runs right into me, or does notice and wants to push me. I'm not sure which one yet, but it seems like she doesn't really notice. And you see when she feels that pressure, those ears go back, his head goes down. She says, I want to control this attachment. Oh. Oh. Oh, there you go. Oh. So that's what I want to see is, can those ears start to come back forward? And so every time I step out and I notice that happen, I do something with my body to let her know that I notice it. That's stopping, that's changing directions, even leaning sometimes. And I want to see her actually have those ears forward, be engaging with me a little bit instead of kind of turning inward. That's good. Yeah. That feels better. That feels a little better. And that was much nicer. Starting out, those ears come up and forward and on me. Not that time. There they come up a little. Ah. You put yourself in a place for that to happen, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Too far, huh? Let's try again. How far? Right there? Good. I'm coming back around up here. What if I step in a little? harder there. Yeah, it's all right. So step in. Feel me coming around. A little closer as I'm coming back up. A little more uncomfortable. Come in a little back here. Notice me. Okay. Kind of holding your breath throughout all that, weren't you? Yeah. Your feet kind of locked up. Can we move out a little? Yeah. Not too locked up. Okay. That's good. Let me touch you just a little. Yeah. No. We gotta start exploring more towards that back end. As long as you feel uncomfortable with someone back here, it's gonna be hard. Oh, you're here. Okay. All right, now that you're here, let's see how you feel about it a little bit this time. Did you go away? Okay, you're still here. Just wanted to check and see. Do you see me coming over here? What if I reached out to touch you? Oh, you do see me. Okay. And you don't like that, do you? I'm gonna reach out to touch right about there. Okay. So she just kind of brought my hand mid-neck. So that's, you know, this walking around me close is getting better. But offering to reach out and touch back there still, no, I still don't feel really great. And so we'll go mid-neck like she asked, and then we'll just work back a little here. And she seems to be doing better on shoulder. Although you get down here closer to her front leg and she starts to feel uncomfortable with it. Yeah, if we get down on that leg muscle, that feels not as good. Can you at least look at it? Okay, thank you. So you can at least look at it, can we? Oh, yeah, see? I'm gonna be easy. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be safe when I touch it. Yeah, look, I'm gonna be safe. Look, I'm not gonna touch it till you tell me I can. Okay, how about here instead? Oh, now not even here feels good. It's better. Okay. So how about we start back up here at the front? Can I just look at it a little bit? No, you can't even look at it. I can't even look at it. Not just even a little bit. You want to graze on my beard a little? Hmm? Yeah, that I'm looking right there. That's the spot.
Spot where Annie used to bite her all the time.
Oh. Oh. There you go. You saw me looking at it a little there. Okay. What about if we reach out? Oh. Yeah. What if I come up here? Is that a little safer? Oh, I don't know. That doesn't feel as good either. This side? I'm about to go this side on that leg. Not as good there either. Oh, okay. Able to look at it just a little bit. Good. Able to look at it. All right, so we just know a little bit. Pretty clear communication. As you get down to touching close to my front legs, I don't love that. And so that's work we just know that we're gonna have to do. She's definitely, oh, it was hard. Yeah. She's definitely developed some places around touch where she feels a lot more comfortable though. And this is kind of one here on her neck. She's even able to take some big yawns and release while we're still touching here. Where this used to kind of be a hard spot for her. So there's a little progress. And the amount of trust we were able to build, and even as I touch and move my body back, how much we can tolerate that. She says, well, I don't know about that. So let's try again. Where's the line? Right there a little bit. Okay. Oh, that's hard. These are good releases. Yeah. Let's explore some more. Does that kind of feel okay right there? Just right there in your withers. Kind of a nice firm circle there. Yeah. Rhythmic. If we work that back just a little bit. So yeah, that's not as bad as getting down closer to my legs, right? And so we just kind of start to see a pattern on her body here of, you know, what feels safe, what doesn't feel safe, where it starts to feel less safe as I start to even come down her side a little. Down on her belly. Oh yeah, as we start kind of getting kind of right below mid-belly. You see a big change in her there. And she says, I want to move this back up. And I don't like that, so I'm just going to ask her to reconnect here. She says, that was too far, buddy. Okay, good to know. But can you start to tell me before I get way too far and then tell me in a more aggressive way? And so I'd like, yeah, like that. She says, yeah, but to do that, I've got to stay 100% present with that touch over there. And sometimes I'd kind of like to just experience it without staying that way because it feels scary. And so we just maybe slow it down a little. Start back here again in this mid-neck where she says, yeah, that was okay. And we go just a little bit closer to her top line, going back. And we explore down her shoulder just a little and then come back. A little too far down on her shoulder there. She moves me back up to mid-neck. She says top line feels okay. About butt. And about top of the butt as we get back here. She says, yeah, that's even okay. And we'll come back down. And work our way back up to mid-neck. And even that was a little tough, wasn't it? Yeah. This time as I worked back, she actually stayed engaged with it a little more. And said, you went back too fast. I'm gonna reset you. That's all right. Are you tooting? That's not me, it's gotta be you. There you go. And anytime I think she's kind of falling asleep or checking out a little here, I just find the edge of where this touch starts to become uncomfortable and see how she responds. And that's usually enough for her to say, yeah, I'm here and I don't really like that so much. Oh, yeah, right there, see? And so when she does, I just want to go back a little bit where she feels comfortable and then work into that spot a little more. Work back up where she feels okay. What was that? What was that kind of ear pin there? I was working back up. Is there something in there that doesn't feel good?
A couple minutes.
Okay. And so we're all the way at the tail head now. That's usually a spot that feels pretty good. We'll just work our way back up. What if we start working down at this leg just a little bit? There's some attention back over here. Well, able to notice. Good girl, Abilene. So this is significantly more touch. There's a good big deep breath. A lot more touch towards the back end than we've ever gotten with her, or that I've ever gotten with her so far. And I've got a lot better feel for where it kind of feels good and where it doesn't. And so as long as it's more on that top line for her, feels a lot better. Yeah. What do you think about all that? All right, so there's some nice engagement from her there, and I think that's a good spot to leave it. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.